What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, we are down here at day one of Hershey RV. And as you guys know by now, I'm walking around showing you kind of my top 10 coolest list of the Hershey RV show. And last year, I posted a 3-minute video of one of these cottages, and I think you guys are gonna really like it. Now, this one in particular is their brand new floor plan. It's the 2026 Bayview 215-G3-L, and this is going to be a 2-bedroom, 2-bath loft unit by Great Outdoor Cottages. So do me a favor, this is the first time I've ever done a full tour here on what this is, a park model. So it's going to be 12-foot wide, kind of that wide body. You know when you're driving down the highway and you see that house on wheels with the wide load? That is exactly, you know, what these are. So do me a favor, drop some comments and say what's up. More importantly, let me know if you guys want me to bust through a whole bunch of these moving forward. But we are going to put some of the specifications and all that good stuff down in the description, along with a link to the manufacturer here. So that way, if you want some more information, you can get it, because I don't have any clue where you buy or how you buy or anything of the process, even the pricing. But I'm sure that they would be happy to talk to you about it. But right when you walk in, I mean, this thing is absolutely stunning. And from talking to the reps, they do things slightly differently. Like on the exterior, they have what they call a smart wall, and then they use a metal sided roof as well, which is pretty cool. But they also do drywall as well. So like very similar to your home. And I can tell you from just walking around, it feels really homey. It's spacious. You can really feel the width from walking into all these RVs all day. This just feels nice. Now, the only downside to it is, in my world, doing all the RVs, is you are not walking around or driving around in this from site to site. I mean, you are plopping it and dropping it. Like right here, you see the loft. You have a bedroom over into the back. You see the mini split system. I do love to see that. The only time I've seen that was in a prototype of a Lost Pines model. And man, those things are effective. But full-size bed back here in the bedroom. We'll do a little bit more in depth here in a little bit. Bathroom right there. And then you have a little loft. I'm kind of going to backhand show this right there. But I want to give you an overview of the floor plan before I start opening cabinets and all of that. But then right here into the living room, I like the natural lighting you get, the height that you have. And you're also going to get a 1/2-inch finished drywall with a 1/4-inch luau backing for the structural support. And then you have real wood trim, spray foam floor insulation, and they say it's 100% rodent and moisture free. So we'll see about that. But you know, if you can keep the little critters out, that's pretty darn nice. But yeah, the solid wood cabinets, you know, 3/4-inch OSB decking, and then that seamless standing seam metal roof as well. And then obviously the solid surface countertops that are pretty darn cool. And I read that directly off that bad boy. But what do you guys think here of the kitchen? So let's come on back to this area. I'm going to go back into the bedroom and then, you know, kind of just go from there, breaking it down. You have your bathroom right over here. So this is going to be kind of what I would consider the master bath, because if I'm paying for this thing, I'm not having the kids sleep above me. I can tell you that. But does this not look just like a home on wheels? I mean, this is something that would be a really cool vacation home, and I'm sure that's exactly what it is for a lot of people. Now let's see, because in RVs there's like storage underneath the bed. Let's see if there's any underneath here. Kind of lifts up. Could be breaking the darn thing, I don't know. Looks like there's a little storage there. Definitely more comfortable than an RV, I can tell you that. You have your mini split there, 2 windows here up top. On either side of the bed, you do get a little bit of storage, and it feels nice and sturdy. Looks nice and fancy too. And you can put in an extra little shelf in there. I'm presuming that'll be the same on both sides. Outlets, USB and universal C. And then you open this up as well. Bada bing, bada boom. Solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. What is that thing? I don't know what that is, but I'll have to ask the rep, and maybe I can put like a little bubble. Bloop. Emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry, and then you have all your dresser drawers that you need, you know, for your shirts, your boxers, your socks. Dovetail construction here too as well. Let me show you that. So I would presume these things can hold about 80, 90 pounds. You know, I'll tell you what's kind of crazy is I do so many RVs, you get into a park model, you don't think you'd be nervous with all the hours that I talk to myself, but you definitely do. I get a little bit nervous. TCL TV, Pretty darn fancy. Not bad for a bedroom. Give you one more little look, Rooney. All right, so now we are here in the bathroom, and one thing that I can definitely enjoy is the taller roof. 100% just feels larger than an RV, that is for sure. I mean, Shaquille O'Neal himself could shower in this bad boy. It looks like you got 36 by maybe like 42 or something like that. I mean, it's pretty darn good size. You can see with the tall roofing, there's no problem there. And then the nice thing is too, this actually has a nicer shower than my house. You have this, and then you have the wand right here as well. So that's pretty darn snazzy. You got the so the dual glide glass slides, get in a little bit easier. You got some open-ended shelving right there. And then of course, your porcelain foot flush throne, so that way you can sit down, take care of business. It feels like a porcelain sink as well. And then again, that solid surface. Got a mirror to show off the old bowling gun, baby. And you even got some residential lights, so big fan of that. And then you're coming around back into the living room. You got your sliding door right here. We're back over to the main entrance. And now you've got yourself a really nice and open area. Again, loft for the kids, a second bedroom, maybe for the younger family. And they do have their own kind of ensuite bathroom in there as well, which I'll show you here in just a second. But before you get to there, you know, you're probably wondering about the cooking, baby. So you got plenty of storage going below and here above. So good use of space with that. So you got a place for maybe all of your, you know, your cups, you got your plates, you got all your lighting controls right down over here. And let's see about this. Real tile backdrop as well, which is pretty cool. Stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. And then right here, you got the two pull-out drawers as well, again, with that dovetail construction and the real wood. I also like how they're doing the accent lighting as well. So I think coming out at night, if it was dark out, would be a really good atmosphere there for you. A refrigerator that I've never seen before, the Adaptec. So it's going to be a residential refrigerator there for you. So pretty darn snazzy. You got the 4-top burner to whip up all the fixings, and then enough room in the oven, you know, to cook a turkey in that bad boy. So you got to love that. And then you're coming back around. Again, just a nice little homey feel. I mean, even look at the fan there up on the roof. So you got a little bar style seating, perfect for your vacation home style of life. You know, maybe for me, I'd be sitting down getting a little bit of work done. You got some outlets over here so you can plug in your laptop, you know, do what you got to do. It's also going to be a Roku TV, so your Netflixes and all of that will be no problem. I would presume, well, let's not presume actually, because this is a brand new product. Looks like a pull-out couch to me. So there you go. All right, so now heading back into the bedroom. Again, you got your mini split, another TV, and then like I said, this is kind of the guest bedroom, but I mean, I don't know, because I do like having the bedroom here, and if you were somebody that didn't have the grandkids, having your own shower would be nice. You got the same size over here, and keep in mind, I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds, so what I'm fitting in here, I mean, they're no joke for your showers. I mean, it's a real residential shower, which is nice. You got another mirror, another gun. You're also going to have more storage again here up under the seats. Spray insulation too on the flooring as well. And then of course the porcelain throne right there as well. So a real house toilet. Now I don't know what the weight ratings are in here. And since I'm a bigger guy, I don't just want to presume and crawl on up because that would be a disaster. But you can see really nice size loft there for you. And then of course, you know, you got all the outlets that you need. But all right, let's go ahead and check out the, let's check out the outside and see what there's all about there. But drop some comments and let me know what you think. I know I went through this a little quickly, but like I said, don't have too much of an education, but I did want to see how you guys feel, and then we'll go from there. I'll probably do a couple more with them. One is a forgive me for not knowing a bunch about it, but it's the 2026 Great Outdoor Cottage Bayview 215 G3L. This is going to be their brand new model, the 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a loft. 35 feet 1 inches, 11 foot 2 inches wide, and then 399 square feet as well. So like I said, I am going to put the link to the manufacturer here, so that Great Outdoor Cottages will be down in the description, where you can download things like this PDF and access any more information you want, including some contact information, so you can give them a call here. So the metal roof You got the 30-year warranty on that. You also have what they call the smart siding. Don't know too much about that, but they do say it's got that warranty on there as well. But this is why I wanted to do it, is because you're pulling it and it's not part of HUD, so you can, you know, it's an RV. It's just a big fat RV. But look at that. That's spray insulation. So that's what they're saying when there's not going to be, you know, any mice or anything like that coming in. But I like how you got that sleek blue exterior there for you. I mean, if you were to put this up, drop it down, I don't think there's a lot of people that wouldn't understand that this is just a regular home. Like, I live out in the country, and this thing would suffice as most people's house. Got a little outlet right there too, which is really nice. Look at that. Got your mini split right there. So that thing is looking fancy, baby. It's just like the one at home. It's just sideways, a little skinnier. It's on a diet. I also like how you have the roof vents too. It's pretty interesting. It's really cool to see kind of the differences between this side of the RV life and that side. Panel with your main cord. Let's see here. 4 axles there as well, as you can see, and then you have the cap. I'm presuming that's probably the sewer dump. And then you got your, let's see here, propane piping systems. Okay, so that's where you pipe in your propane. Fresh water with the disconnect. That's gonna be your hot water heater switch. And then you also have a connection right there as well. But all right, guys, I think for the first tour, that went pretty darn cool. You have to drop some comments and let me know what you guys think. Should I be shooting more of these? Should I try to meet up with them and knock out the rest of the line? But again, it's the 2026 Great Outdoor Cottages Bayview 215 GL G3L. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. See you.